just leaving Midhurst and on my way to the Midlands for 4 days, and hoping to get some videos made, but the forecast is horrible. One of my mounts on my windscreen mount has come loose, so my GoPro is tending to want to turn. That's no good. But anyway, got some plans to make videos. As I say, the forecast is not very good until the day I come back, which is Sunday, and the forecast is very nice. Typical. Anyway, let me show you where I am. Excuse my fingers if they went across the screen. This is the A286 heading towards Hazelmere. Well, I'm on the M25, which has been like a car park until the last junction.
In 1 mile, keep to the left.
And that's the reason for that, is keeping to the left, is I've got to pick up the M40. And that will then take me up towards junction 10, where I'll have to come off to pick up the A43, I think it is, and then out towards Stoke Bruin. But I am going to stop and have a coffee at some point. There we go, slowing down again. But I haven't seen a reason why it's been so slow on the M25, but it was sort of between 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. But as you can see on the windscreen, it's still a very miserable day. Not the ideal driving conditions, especially when you've got the amount of articulated lorries on the road as there are today, with the spray coming off the road. Well, I've been paid, at least I think I've been paid. It's by a phone app only, and it's now telling me I've got to add a payment card, which I've used this method before, of this particular, it's pay by phone. So why it's asking me for my bank details or card number, I don't know, because it's already been added once. Being very careful not to read out my number. Start date is that, and the end date is that, and that. Next, and I've got to add that. Next, agree and add. This is such a long-winded way to do these things, but hopefully once I've saved it, I've done that bit once. Done. Payment processing. Brilliant. that's achieved. So I'm legally parked, and I've arrived, and it's now raining harder, which is typical. I'm just going to have to see how I get on with doing any video today. I'm going to have to adjust the equipment I've got because some of it is not waterproof. So I'm going to have to remove that from my grip, and then just go with my GoPro and see how I get on. Okay, I'll see you in a little while. Bye for now. Well, I'm in the car, back in the car. I got very cold, so I've got the heater on full blast, trying to warm me up. I've just bought a takeaway coffee from the little cafeteria here, and a packet of crisps. I've got some sandwiches which I made at home this morning. I'm going to have those, and then I'm going to set off up to Hucknall in Nottinghamshire. As I've mentioned, the weather is terrible. I've had a walk along the canal, which you'll see on the video, and a walk round St Mary the Virgin Church, but the church was locked, which is very unusual nowadays. And there were some particular things in there that I wanted to have a look at because of the family connections. There is evidently the family connections here in Stoke Bruin is a family called Phipps, Phipps, and looking back at the Phipps family of my family tree, they actually helped with some, I believe, some of the restoration work on the church, and within the church somewhere, the names of the men involved had carved their names into one of the beams or posts in the church, and I would love to see that. I think I've got a photograph of it that someone sent to me a long time ago, but I would actually like to physically see it myself. So unfortunately couldn't get into the church. So once I've had my sandwiches and got warmed up, then I'll be on my way. Okay, catch you soon, bye. Well, as you can see, the conditions are absolutely horrendous. Very, very low cloud, huge amount of spray from the roads, and the traffic is just, as you can see, absolutely crazy how many cars are on the road. But yeah, I've been driving through this since I got on the M1 from coming from Stoke Bruin. This is what it's been like all the way. And I don't know whether I can, I'm not going to mess about with the camera, but there's a car that seems to want to, you know, get in my boot, sitting behind me at the moment. As you can see, I'm sitting probably 30 yards or so from the car in front of me, but the car behind me wants to get in and see what I've got in the boot of my car. Well, I'm not going to let him, so I'm just going to carry on along here on the M1 through these terrible conditions, and evidently the forecast is for something very similar for the next 4 days until I come home, then it's sunshine. Well, we were making very good progress, but suddenly we've got this 3 lanes of traffic. We've been almost to a standstill now for about a mile. I'm crawling along at about 30 miles an hour. There's a police car just gone down the southbound lane, and there's another blue light flashing coming down the southbound lane. So there's something going on down that way, unless something has happened up this way and they've got to try and get back up to it. So I don't know. Oh, 2 more police cars there. So that's 3 police cars in the last couple of minutes. So I don't know, something's going off somewhere. Let's hope it's not up this way. Let me spin the camera around. Well, I'm heading for a hotel that I've stayed in a lot of times before, but it used to be a Premier Inn in Hucknall, but it's now owned by a company called Green Man, I think. I can't imagine it's changed very much, but I'm there for 4 nights. I would like to get into my hotel quite quickly, but that's not going to be for a while yet. And have a good rest. I'd like to have a bath or a shower, because I'm going to my cousin Sue's tonight. She's very kindly said she's going to do me something to eat. I'd be quite happy with fish and chips, to be honest. But anyway, we're beginning to move a bit quicker now, which is good. To junction 21A, 6 minutes. To junction 24, 30 minutes. So I've got to go to junction 27, so we're looking at about another 40-45 minutes at least. Anyway, we're moving along very nicely now. I spoke too soon. Oh dear. The perils of driving on the M1. Oh gosh. Well, I'm off of the M1 at this huge set of traffic lights, and I've got to go round here. And I think I've got
slight left turn
up this way. Yeah, that's right. There's an awkward big lorry on the roundabout there. Looks like he's having a tyre changed right on the traffic lights in the roundabout. So this road is leading me into Hucknall and eventually to my hotel, which I am really looking forward to, because this has been a very tiring journey, driving in all this bad weather, because you're having to concentrate even more because of the volume of traffic and of course the spray. Thanks very much for watching today's video, and if you've liked what you've seen, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel because that is very important for us, and give us a like on the videos. Leave comments, that'd be great, because you know all these algorithms, as they call it, do help the channel to grow. So that'd be great if you could. I really appreciate it. Anyway, this has been Kevin, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.